Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Mania. So today I'll be doing another exercise on Stat Pro. So let me open Stat Pro space add beam. So let me open first of all run structure wizard. In the run structure wizard, let me draw a frame model. In the frame model bay frame, so let me draw the land height as only 3 meter, number of bays as only 1, and 15 15 4 4. Yeah, again double click it. Let me give the height of this building as 9, 3 bay. Apply it. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. See, after that I will make this structure of a different architectural view. So let me do one thing. Let me first of all open uh, view from +Z. Then I will cut section, and after that I will select only the upper level. I have selected only the upper level. Now view from the top. After that after that I will select only this section. Yeah, I will select only this portion. After selecting this portion, I will do transitional repeat in the y direction, and I will keep as again 3 story of height, spacing as 3. But remember to click on link steps and OK. See, now let me see the full structure. Yeah, as you can see here, this is a one type of structure I have made here. Okay, this is ground floor, first floor, second floor, then ground floor, first floor, second floor, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, G+5. And in this building, let me show the dimension also. Dimensions display. So this is the dimensions. Again remove it. Let me again remove the dimensions because it is showing in a very haphazard manner. So let me remove the dimensions, and so this is the structure I have made it. Now let me go to the general portion and again go to the property, and after going to the property, let me assign go to the property. Now define the size of beams and columns. Let me keep the size of beams as columns as 0.4 by 0.4 and beams as 0.35 by 0.35 as beams. Okay, now after that I will also define the plate thickness section. I'll click on thickness, not on section database. click on thickness as 0.125, edit. After that, again let me go to the geometry portion, and in the geometry portion I have to again go to the cut section and select to view. Okay, and I will cut this section. After cutting this section, I will go from the top view and I will add plate. See, I have added a full plate. You can see here the diagram which I made here. I have made the full slab as one single slab, or you can do it in a different manner, like as in the previous example I have made it. Try to add the plate from one beam to the another, that is first plate, second plate, third, fourth, or in this manner you can add plate, or else you can do it in this manner. After that, now I will select the plate and I will do translational repeat in y direction, default space 3 into OK. Now let me click on the diagram. See, after that I have to do one thing. Now I have to select these three plates. So let me do one thing. Now view the full structure and let me go to the front view, then again cut section, select to view, rubber window band, let me select this section only, then again view from the top axis. After that again yeah, so now the plate which I provided here is shown. Now I will do translational repeat. Now again I will do select the by the help of plate cursor, and I will do translational repeat of 3 and 2. Okay, okay, sorry, I have done in the y-axis, no, sorry, x-axis. So let me do in the y-axis of 3 and 2. So let me now check the diagram once again. See, as you can see here, now my diagram is fully completed, as here all the plates are now shown. Now let me again go to the general part, property part. Now I will assign. See, plate. I will also view the full structure. Here I will view the full structure. Now plate thickness I will do as assign to view. Assign to view done. Now this is for the columns. So select beams parallel to y-axis. So all the columns selected. Now assign to the selected columns. Now I have to do select beams parallel to X and select the beams parallel to Z. Now assign to the selected beams. Done. So everything is now assigned. Now let me provide the support. For providing support, okay, first of all let me create the support at pin support created. Now let me go to the support and assign it. Assign to the selected node, assign it. Now let me check in the 3D view. Yeah, everything is now assigned. Now let me, and now even I can see the structure in the 3D view. See, this is the structure which I have constructed here. This is the structure which I have constructed here. Now everything is done. Now provide for the load. Now go to the load and definition. In the load case detail, click on add dead load. Dead load. After that, live load. Now after that, wind load. Now after that, seismic load. Okay. Yeah, I will apply all the type of loads. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me first of all apply the dead load. Go to the dead load portion. Add self-weight load. Add it. I have added the self-weight load. After adding the self-weight load, let me again add for the floor load. The floor load as, so let me go to the calculator again and click on thickness of the floor, that is first of all unit weight of the concrete, which is equal to 24 multiply by thickness 0.125. I have kept as the thickness of the floor, which is equal to 3. So 3 is the minus 3 is the load. And what is the range? The range here is, let me check for the range. What is the point here? Here it is 3, and here what is the height? 18. So 3 to 18. Okay, add it. After that, let me again add for the floor finish. Again floor load. What is the floor finish load? So 20 is the unit weight of mortar into 50 mm. So 1. So minus 1 is the floor finish. Again 3 to 18. Add it. So again 3 to 8. Now I have to add for member load. Now I have to add for the load of the load bearing walls. So now let me do the calculation of the load bearing walls. Again go to the calculator, then unit weight of mortar 20 multiply by height of the wall as 3 meter multiply by thickness as 0.3. I will keep the thickness of the exterior walls as 0.3, which is equal to 18. So 18 is the load. So I will keep the load as minus 18. as the load. This is the load of the exterior walls or load bearing walls. Now I'll do the calculation for the partition walls. 20 multiply by 3 meter multiply by 0.15, which is equal to 9. So 9. This is the load of the partition walls. Add it. Now let me go to the live load. Add it. In the live load I will be adding for the floor load of -2. This -2 is always the load of the live load of the floor as per IS 875 part 2, that is for the live load. Edit. If you will check the IS 875 part 2, then you will find as always -2. Sometimes it is also -3, as in the case of staircases, balconies. Okay, now I'll go for the wind load. In the wind load, click on add. After adding, now go to the wind load. See, wind load is required in order, wind load definition is required to be added. Okay, so let me first of all go to the definitions and click on add. In the definitions I have clicked on add. Now go to the wind. Okay, again close it. Yeah, let me again go to the wind load, because I have, see here wind load. If I will go here to the wind load and I'll click on add and I'll go to the wind load, then definitions is required to be assigned. So let me go first of all to the wind definitions, and here you click on add comment 1 wind 1. Okay, add it, simply add it. Now you need to click on this wind 1, click on wind 1. Now click on add. After clicking on add, now there are two things. So here you can calculate the wind load as per ASCE, as per ASC, that is American code, or you can provide the values. See, I can go here. So these are the various values. In these values I can do one thing, like I can either provide the height here and the intensity here and exposure as 1, exposure factor as 1. Or let me do one thing, let me show this in a proper manner as per the IS 875 part 3. So let me go, let me open first of all IS 875 part 3. So let me do one thing, let me go to the desktop, and here IS 875 part 3. Yeah. IS 875 part 3. In this code I will show you all the details. See, I hope it's clear to all of you. So this is the height. So as per the height factors obtaining design wind speed variation with height in different terrains. See, I will select the terrain as either the 3 or the 2, because different terrains. So what is the relation between them? So height of 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me go to stat, and as per the height I will write the intensity. Okay. So let me do one thing. I'll show you in a detailed manner. Let me go to the stat first. See, this one is the height and this one is the intensity. So height and intensity. So but if we will be doing the manual calculation, then as per my code, that is IS 875 part 3, we need to calculate PZ. We need to calculate PZ because yeah, this is PZ, wind and wind pressure. PZ is the wind pressure at height Z in Newton per meter square. So this is the intensity. So PZ is equal to 0.7 VZ square. So VZ will be how much? VZ is equal to design speed. So VZ. So for calculating the PZ, I need to calculate VZ. So I will now show you the formula for VZ. Yeah, this is the formula for VZ. VZ is equal to VV into K1 into K2 into K3 into K4. So these are the formulas. So VV is the basic wind speed, then K1, K2, K3, K4. All the I mean to say that all these calculations are based on as per IS 875 part 3. So you can calculate manually and you can find out the pressure or intensity of wind on different height. But in the software you can directly click on calculate as per ASCE. But before that, let me do one thing. Let me go on calculate as per ASCE 7. Now go to ASCE 7 2010. What is the category? Or let me do one thing here. We can fit the all these things manually. So building classification category. Let me again go to the code. Here category is present, that is category 1 terrain exposed. See, this one is the category 1 exposed open terrain with few or no obstruction, or in which the average yeah, here it's present in below, or in which the average height of the any object surrounding the structure is less than 1.5. Then this one is category 2. So again category 3 is present here. Then category 3 is present here and category 4 is present here. So I will be selecting the category as per category 3 wind speed. See, wind speed will be selected based on the area. You can go to the last page. Here I will show you the table. Yeah, this is the table where the wind speed is present based on the different area. So if I will be doing the designing for design of the building as per the Delhi, so I will check what is the Delhi 47. So 47 kmph. So 47 kmph. Exposure is B. So I will again go to the exposure. What is the exposure here? So everything is mentioned in the code. Now I'll check for the exposure. Or let me select the exposure as C. Now structure type. What kind of structure it is? Simply a building structure. Okay, and click on apply. After that, main building data. So you can also even main building height is 40 feet, building length. So this is the main building data. Building design pressure. So I will be selecting the main building height in meter. What is the main building height? The building height is 18 meter. building length along the direction of wind in meter. Okay, so what is the building length along the direction of wind? So let me go to the structure, click on OK. I'll close it. Now check for the distance. Now go to the what is the distance here? See, in the z-axis the distance is 15, means 15 is the width, and what is the length? In the x-axis I have to go here. In the x-axis 15 and 15, both are 15. So again go to this section, add, calculate. Okay, again I need to set here. Again I need to set here 15, 15, 18, frequency as 2, damping ratio, building damping ratio as 0.01. Okay, not a problem. Apply it. After that go to the again common details category 3. Daily details is 40, 47, 47 kmph. Exposure is C. Building structure, okay, apply it. Now building design pressure, windward, leeward side, okay. Yeah, see, as you can see here, all these are calculated as per ASCE 7 up to 18-meter height. So this is directly calculated, we don't have to calculate manually. So now click on add, and factor, keep the factor as 1, add it. Okay, now on exposure you have to simply click on assign to view. Assign to view. Okay, assign to view. Now go to the wind load here. Now click on add. Here we have to go to wind load again. Now here in the wind load you have to give two factors. First of all, let me in the wind load I have to add it. Wind load. In the x direction factor, or simply add it. Do one thing, let me new here in the wind load, let me add it. What you have to do is here you have to click on wind load, click on new, go to the wind load, and then x. Okay, we don't have to create here. Sorry, I have created it here. Delete it. Let me do one thing. Here I have went to the wind load, right? So in the wind load, let me edit the name as wind load. x-axis, change it. Then again change this name as, go to the wind load and again change the name as wind load z-axis. Okay, now again in the load case detail add it and go to the seismic load x-axis, then seismic load z-axis, because we have to add from all the axes. So now let me go to the wind load x-axis and add here. After adding here, go to the wind load. Now I have selected x-axis. Right in the x-axis +1, height is minimum is 3 and up to total height is 18 meter. Add it. Now again I have to add the same thing with -1 factor, because from windward side and leeward side. Add it. Done for x-axis. Now let me go to the z-axis. Add it. Wind load z-axis +1, 3 to 18. Add it. Then again -1, 3 to 18. Add it. Done. So this one is done. This one is done from both x, then from z done, from z done. Now let me go to the seismic load. For applying the seismic load, again I have to go to the seismic definition and add a seismic definition. And in the seismic definition, I have to click on IS 1893 2002 to 2005. This is the latest code. So now let me click on generate value. Now you have to click here city. I will keep as Delhi, because I am doing the designing as per Delhi. So RC moment resisting frame, okay. All general bidding, okay. Hard soil, I will keep the soil as medium soil. Damping ratio as 0.05, okay. I'll show you why I'm keeping 0 points, because you can see here it is 0.05. The default ratio is 0.05, so I'll keep it. The default ratio is 0.05. RC frame building, okay. Now click on simple generate and edit. Done. So self factor is 1, simply add it. Now after that, joint weights, member weight, yeah, let me keep the member weight. Now concentrated load and uniformly distributed load, okay. I'll calculate uniformly distributed load. Now I have to write the weight. What will be the weight? So let me do the calculation part. As go to the calculator and let me what will be the weight of the, because here member weight, so I have to calculate the weight of the beam. So then I have provided the dimension of the beam as 0.35 by 0.35. Let me close and let me check once again what is the dimension of the, yeah, 0.35 by 0.35. So let me again go to the load and definitions, seismic definitions, add member weight, uniformly distributed load. Now 0.35 by 0.35 by 0.35, 0.35 multiply by 0.35 multiply by its density of the RCC is 25, 3.0625, 3.0625 kilonewton per meter, uniformly distributed load. Add it. Okay, done. Now in this section I will assign it. So now select the beam parallel to X, select the beams parallel to Z. Now assign to the selected beams, assign it. Yeah, so this is the part which I have done for the seismic, as well as this is the part which I have done for the wind. Okay, in the wind I have simply clicked on assign to view, but member weight yard I have assigned to the members, that is beams. So I have done for seismic part as well as wind part. Now go to the load case detail. Here I have done for wind and dead load, not applied but live load, wind load done. Now go to the seismic load x-axis. Here click on add. Go to the seismic load, factor of 1 in x, add it. After that go to the z, click on add seismic load, click on z, factor of 1, add it. I hope it's done. So these all are being applied. See, this one is applied, this one is applied, these all are applied. So question marks which are present, those are not applied. So now I have to apply the self weight. Self weight is assigned to view. This is the dead load. So assigned to view. Now I have to apply for the, this one is actually the load which I have to apply in the, this is for the exterior walls or load bearing walls. So let me do one thing. Let me go to first of all the geometry part, then let me go to this portion. Now I will apply. See, as you can see here, by logic, in this beams load will be present, in these beams also load will be present, but here only in this power portions load will be present, in those walls load will not be present. So let me do one thing. Let me only select this portion. Now first of all let me do one thing. Let me go to this section. Now let me cut the section, select to view, cut section. Now after that yeah, yeah, here I have to apply for the load and definition, load case details, dead load. Here I have to apply dead load assigned to the selected beams. For the ground floor and first floor each over. Now what I have to do is, now in the top portion again I have to apply it. Go to the geometry portion. Now click on cut section. Now the load will be present over these beams. Yeah, even here the load will be present. So again go to this one, general, load and dead load. Yeah, see, as you can see here, now I have assigned. So now the dead load is assigned. Now the dead load of the exterior walls or all the load bearing walls are assigned in a proper manner. I have assigned those loads in part by part. Now I will apply the load partition wall load. Now let me go to the property again. Now let me go to the cut section. Here I will select these two. Now go to the top view. Now let me select the beams. Only for the ground and first I have to select. Yeah. For the ground floor and first floor I have done. Okay. So now I will again go to general, load and detail, dead load. This one assign to the selected beam and assign it. Done. Now for the top three I have to do it again in the same manner. Now let me go again in the front view. Now I have to again do the cut section. In the top I cannot apply anything, so I have to go to these three sections and select top view. I can apply load only over let me again do it in a proper manner. Yeah, so in this section I will be selecting the beams as this one is the outer water walls, so I will be selecting only these beams as the exterior, as the interior walls, partition walls. So I will be selecting only these beams. Now let me, yeah, as you can see here, but that also I have not selected the upper story. I will show you the full figure. Yeah, upper story I have not selected, only this is structure I have selected. Now go to the general, go to the load and dead load. Again I will apply this to the selected beam. Yeah, now I have applied everything. Now I have applied dead load, now I have applied live load, now I have applied wind load in x-axis, wind load in z-axis, uh, then seismic load in x and seismic load in y. Everything is done in a proper manner. Now I have to simply do the analysis. Go to analyze and print, add. Now do the analysis, but remember that here I hope so one error will come, but I will tell you afterwards. Let me check it. The error is because of I have not considered here one thing, that is seismic load I have not considered at the beginning, so because of that error might come. One error, yeah. Go to the view the output file. Done. Let me go to the output file and check what is the error. See, error IS1893 load case must be defined before any other load case. I hope it's clear to all of you. IS1893 load, it must be checked at the beginning, then only after that other load must be applied. So let me do one thing. Let me again go to the general section, then load and definitions. In the load and definitions, I have not applied. I have applied here dead load, then live load, then wind load, and all these things is. So I have to apply at the end, and I have to apply the seismic load at the beginning. So let me do one thing. Let me provide here. Let me do one thing. Let me edit it. Let me delete the seismic load here and delete this seismic load here, and let me edit this one as number 6. Now let me do one thing. Let me go. I have as I have deleted the seismic load. Now let me go to the dead load and make it as seismic load. Seismic load. Seismic load x axis. Then after that close it. Then after that go to this load and make it as edit it and make it as seismic load z axis. Change it. Now wind load. Now let me again add two other load here. Add one is dead load and another one is live load. Okay, because the first must be seismic load. Now let me do one thing. In the dead load, apply it. I'm applying it in a very fast manner, everything as in the same way. Y range -3 3 to 18. Then see, I have selected in a similar manner. Now I'll delete all these things. Delete, 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 delete. And in the live load I'll again add in -2. floor load minus 2 3 to 18, add. Okay, done. Delete it. This one, delete it. So now the seismic load, dead load. Now I'll apply the dead load, assign to view. Now this one. Now let me do one thing. Now here, edit it and apply it. Let me pause the video. I will apply it in a similar manner. Now I have applied the load because of exterior walls, or load bearing wall and partition walls. Now let me do the seismic load, add seismic load x direction 1 and seismic load z direction 1. Now done in a proper manner, everything is done. Now let me do the analysis and design part. Now let me do the analysis and design. Done. Now let me perform the analysis. See, now the analysis is over. After the analysis is over, let me go to the post-processing mode. Now everything is okay. Okay, one thing I have left here, that is, let me again cancel it and let me again go to the load combination part. Sorry, load combination. Where is the load combination? Modeling part, general part, load combinations part, and there let me another one. Let me again go to the load case detail and add and do auto load combination. Generate and click on add. See, this is the auto. Okay, not a problem. Close it. Now again go to analyze and print, add, close it. Run analysis, save. The thing which I have now added is the load combinations, that is auto load combinations. I don't have to add for the factor of safety by myself. So you don't have to worry for anything, because till no errors come. If there will be error, then you have to again rectify the error, else warnings are not a problem. So now go to the post processing mode or view the output file. You can directly view the output file. This here all the results will be available. See, this is the results. So this is the analysis which I have done. Run analysis. Sorry, I don't have to do. Yeah, run analysis is already done. Now I can go to the post processing mode, and in the post processing mode I can check for the now let me do one thing. Let me go to the design part, and in the concrete define, select parameters, compressive strength, yield strength, shear reinforcement. Done. Let me provide as 30 MPa, 30,000 main reinforcement, 415,000 secondary reinforcement, 415,000 main reinforcement, side as 16, add, secondary as 10, add it. Done. assign to view, assign to view, assign to view, assign to view, assign to view. Done. Now let me go to the design of beam, edit, design of column, edit, design of slab, edit, take off, edit, close. Now again let me go to design of beams, select the beams parallel to X, select the beams parallel to Z, design of beams, assign, design of now columns, select the beams parallel to Y, assign to the selected. Now design of elements, simply click on assign to view. Done. Everything is done. Now go to analysis part, no print, edit. Now go to analysis, run analysis, save. Now the designing part is going on. Let me wait for some moment. So now I am pausing my video. See, now everything is done. Now we can go to the post processing mode. Done. Now unselect all. Now you can select one by one as what will be the result for only seismic load, for X axis, for Z axis, or wind load or dead load. For every thing I can calculate the results individually, or I can select all and I can click on OK. Now it is showing the result for the full figure. All the results are showing now. That is for all the type of load. Or you can go to this tab and you can check for the results individually. Dead load, for live load, for combinations. Okay. So even you can go to the reports and you can check for the reports. So what are the sections, material, supports, basic combinations, loading, load cases. Okay, so these are the results. Now you can go to the full results. See, these are the results. Okay, so I hope it's clear to all of you. If there is any doubt, then you can ask me in my comment section. And if you like the video, then please subscribe if you have not subscribed my channel, and press the like button. And thanks for watching my video. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.